What up, you guys? Slim here at Team Purple Panda. Here to do a deck discussion on one of my old decks that I had actually profiled back in the day before I even had a channel. I'm going to link my original video. I really want people to check this deck out. This was one of the best decks I probably ever made myself, along with help from my teammate David Lee, and we worked endlessly on this deck. And it was perfect until Samurais came out, but I think it has a lot of potential hopefully in the future. The deck was Infernities, you guys. I ran a deck. It was called Slimfernity. Everyone calls me Slim, and I just tagged on Infernity, and I really love the Infernity deck type, like the archetype as a whole. Like, I think it is one of the best decks around because it teaches a player more than anything. It teaches them patience. It teaches them how to make moves and know when to make them. You don't haphazardly, just attack your opponent or do stupid things. You do a lot of good combos with the deck. Uh, People can remember, when you top deck that Archfiend, you pray they don't have warning. Launcher is so good. Um, you know, Necromancer's ability to bring back Archfiend. You search your barriers, you search your break, you search, whatever you need. And the deck was just so broken. I ran, I over what most people did. I ran Beetles because I knew Beetles were good along with the one or two Infernity Avengers because you could synchro so many different ways. You could make almost anything. And that was the difference between my deck and a lot of Infernity decks at the time. And it literally took people by surprise. They were like, "Beetle, why the fuck are you running Beetle?" I'm like, "I'll show you why I'm running Beetle." I'd Mistworm their ass. We didn't have Trishula back then, but I said if this was Trishula, you'd be fucked. And now Trishula's out, so I mean, Beetle is a really good option. Infernities did top two. I don't know how good that deck was though. Like, I heard that it was just kind of a fluke. Like, literally, I'm gonna see. Like, I'm actually gonna see if I have it here, that it literally, yeah, this deck is weird, you guys. Like, I mean, it looks really good, actually. I take that back. It looks like it's running a random Mystic Tomato, which is just dumb. I'm sorry, that's just dumb. You don't run that card. The deck was amazing though because it had such good consistency. I mean, not consistency, but it had the ability of when it went off hard, and you were done. They giant Trinade you scoop it. They draw Archfiend, scoop it. Like, there were so many ways they could win, and the loops they could do. If people didn't know, you would do the 100 Eyes loop where you go Infernity, Archfiend, Necromancer, Avenger. You'd make your level 8. 100 Eyes, you would remove Mirage to make another one, and you just get all your barriers, and it was an amazing, amazing deck, and I really, really miss the days uh, of that deck. I actually ended up selling the deck a long time ago, and I kind of regret it. I'm kind of hoping of maybe making Infernities again if I could pick up barriers pretty cheap, but I highly doubt it. I think barriers are always going to be high since they're a TCG exclusive. The deck is just amazing, you guys. Like after the Machina stun, it was the deck I went to because I felt as a player I needed to be well versed in all kinds of decks, and the deck taught me more than anything. It taught me patience. It taught me how to play conservatively, and that's why like people say I'm a really different Gravekeeper player. I play Gravekeepers a totally different way than most people. I'm really conservative in my plays unless I know I can go for a strike that I won't minus from. I do that with a lot of my decks though, and I honestly can thank the Infernity deck type because of that. It's been, a long time since I ran the deck. I still know how to run it. I still like running it on Dueling Network or running it, for fun. Um, my plans are hopefully to remake it after the list. If the list doesn't hit anything else, I probably will remake it and really try to bring that deck back because people were used to, they post things on the videos that Lee would upload and say, "Oh, well, Necro Valley Rex is shit, Gravekeepers Rex is shit." Yeah, it kind of does, but that's why you run Dust Tornado, MSTs, and Trunade, so Necro Valley's not really a problem. People were just ignorant back then, and people are still ignorant, They want to cut down any archetype because they think theirs is superior, and it's like, at the end of the day, dude, get over yourself. So, I've always been a believer in Infernities. I think they have so much potential. They've had a lot of random decks. Like that Infernity Randomizer deck they profiled was a piece of shit. I wouldn't run Randomizer if you paid me. It's such a bad card in that deck. But Infernities do deserve a chance to be good again. And like I said, I'm going to link the video that I made so long ago called Slimfernity. I want a lot of people to check that out and tell me what you guys think. I have plans to remake it again sometime soon. I just got to get the pieces for Infernity, so I mean, if people can help me out, I'd really appreciate it. I know they're not that expensive. I know the most expensive is the barrier, so that would be the thing I'd have to pick up right now. I'm not sure how much they are. I'd have to probably check. They're probably like 25, 30, knowing how barrier has gone. It used to be $90, you guys. If you guys can remember that, back when Infernities first came out, they were deadly as shit, and barriers were 90 because they were like, fuck you, basically. You have face up Infernity, negate anything, ridiculous, negate warning. It was it was fucking crazy. Um, do I see a bright future for Infernities? I want to say yes. I want to say that since 100 eyes has been reprinted so many times, I literally have like 1,500 eyes, you guys. Like I have so many, like just in my tin alone, that one page of my binder is probably gonna be all 100 eyes dragons. But 100 eyes dragon is so good in that deck, and it really made the deck. Stygian Street Patrol made the deck. Infernity Doom Dragon is amazing. Destroy the monster, your opponent takes damage. It just amazing, you guys. Like I said, I would love to remake the deck. I'll probably go off the one that I made back then. I want you guys to see that, to see what I was like before I even had my channel. I would do videos randomly, and if Lee would record them, I do them. But I mean, now that I have my channel, I feel that I can redo that deck along with Machina Stun, and just bring them to my channel. It's more upgraded versions of them, and new text and stuff. So like I said, I'll link that video. I'll even put it in the video description. I want you guys to check that out. At the end of the day, I love Infernities. I always will. I really hope that they can come back and make an impact in the new meta. So that's all I got to say, you guys. Please continue to rate, comment, subscribe. Try Infernities if you haven't. If you have ideas for me with Infernities, leave them below. Continue to inbox me your ideas, and I will make videos for them. And yeah, that's it, you guys. Please try Infernities. They are amazing. And thank you for watching.